Hello, everyone. I just wanted to say hey to all of my students from this year. So, this is going out to COM 566, COM 350, and COM 552. All of you and I will be working together this semester to explore some things that are stable and have always been true in the world, and some things which seem to change minute by minute. I'm pretty excited about that actually because it makes life a lot more interesting. For you 350 people, we're going to be basically looking at philosophy and the start of rhetoric and the development of rhetoric between about 400 BCE all the way up to literally right now. And you might be thinking, that's a lot of dead philosophers, and you're correct. It is a lot of dead philosophers. It's also a few alive philosophers, so that's the good news. And also, while the readings are going to be a little rough on you in the beginning, we'll get used to them as we go. The bad news is that because this is an online class, you can read on your own schedule, but you still have to read. And will it at times feel like you're teaching yourself? Absolutely. Is that a good thing? Not always. So, what should you do if you feel like I'm teaching myself and I don't know what I'm doing? Well, you all three classes will have a discussion board with a section that says Dear Professor and a section that says Dear Fellow Students. And you should always feel free to post a question in either of those. And if you post in the Dear Professor section, that sort of indicates that only I'm going to answer it, but you think it's something that everybody might benefit hearing the answer to. But if you post into the Dear Friends or Dear Fellow Students, then I would expect that I can answer and other people can answer, and we can sort of contribute to your understanding of things a little bit more, or answering a simple question like, I'm sorry, where on the syllabus does it say when the exam is? And what is it? So there you go. And I won't be doing exactly the same thing in all three classes, obviously. This is just to say welcome, to say I wish we weren't in the middle of COVID, to say I wish I wasn't immunocompromised and can't even literally go onto campus. I may go there once this year. I'm not positive. I have not been there since last March. So it's pushing a year. Um, why? I for those of you who don't care, but might be helpful for you to know this, and for those of you who already do, and for those of you who don't, and it may be helpful to you understanding where I'm coming from a little bit more. I suffer from four autoimmune diseases. That includes diabetes. It includes a very rare lung disease that we know nothing about. In fact, my doctors are in Denver for the most part, at least my specialists are. And so obviously can't get to Denver either. So I'm having a rough time sort of dealing with all four of those, but my doctors here have been very helpful. So there are days where literally I'm non functional. Now, is it a lot? No. Does it normally interrupt my class? Not really. The only thing it might do is delay if I have, 50 papers to grade. I might be delayed a little bit on that longer than I'd like. For example, I say in the syllabus, I'd like 2 weeks to get all your assignments back to you. I don't always meet that goal. All right. But most times I try really, really hard and I let you know what's going on. You should have your grades up in Blackboard on a pretty regular and pretty frequent and pretty sort of realistically in a realistic timeline available to you, so you know how you're doing. For those of you who have taken my classes before, you know this is how I am. So the last thing I'm going to say to all three of you, all three classes, I feel like I'm talking to three different people, but it's really all of you, is this. And this might be one of the most important things that I say this semester, so please listen up. In the event that you have emailed me oh so many times, or that you have put up a question on Blackboard and it just has gotten ignored for whatever reason, I didn't see it or something else distracted me or whatever, please, please feel free to call me or to text me. I don't really care, because if I'm not awake, I don't answer. If I am awake, you'll get a pretty immediate answer, and that's always helpful, and that's always true. And sometimes people's emails don't get to me. We've discovered that in the past. Some students and we've also discovered it was in there, but I don't know when it came in. I could probably look at a timestamp, but I mean, I didn't see it come in. It somehow got missed through all the foray. I don't know if you know this, but teaching 3 classes completely online can really mess up your email inbox. So I'm working really hard on that. I'm trying to make a better effort. But what I want to do is the same thing I've done for several semesters, which is please call or text, FaceTime. Um, I have um, I have Facebook if you want to do it that way. I have, let's see, what else do I have? What's that stuff called? I've got Instant Messenger through Facebook. I've got Kids Messenger for my daughter. I've got, hold on, I'll think of what it's called. I'm not thinking of like Pinterest or something like that. It's a video app, WhatsApp, that's what it's called. Anything that you need, you can try to contact me. My phone number, and this is my personal cell phone number, and everybody can tell you that, is area code 417-827-4644. I am putting that out there to you and out to the entire world. It's not like people don't already know it for the most part. So it's a very public number. It's very well known and it's used. So please do not feel shy about that. The other thing I ask is if you do text me, make sure that you tell me who you are and what class you're in or what class you're asking about if you're in more than one of my classes. All right, there you go. This is my hair actually brushed. Sorry, it's just the way my hair looks, and without a haircut, except the ones I give myself. So uh, this is me presenting myself as presentably as possible. I don't want you to think I just like woke up and didn't do anything. But we're going to have a good time together. At least we're going to try, right? Times have changed. Technology has changed. I wish I could be there in a classroom with you because that would make this so much more fun. But we're going to do our best this semester. So, Com 350, you are definitely getting a video right now, right after I finish recording this one. And 552 and 566, you may get a video tonight. If not, you'll get one tomorrow. In the meantime, let's have a happy and safe and healthy semester. Make sure that you guys mask up or glove up or whatever it is that you need to do. Personally, I sent my husband out to do everything for me. I literally can just sit in my house and do whatever I want. You'll see me record from various parts of my home. This is my living room, so this one's going to be the most common. And hopefully, we will get everything that we need to have a successful semester. All right, everybody, if you need something, yell, email, call, whatever you need to do. And I'll be talking to you really soon.